Hey up guys, Esmin here, back at it again for a brand new video. But this time, it's not a Pokemon Horizon review, it is the amazing comeback of my what if slash rewrite. Now, this one isn't the same as the Galar one, that will be later on. But this is something new, something different. It is the new story of Ash Ketchum if I wrote the Pokemon anime. Now, let's get right into the brand new journey. Welcome to the world of Pokemon, a world where Pokemon and trainer work hand to hand together in order to create wonders. This is a story about one particular trainer, a trainer from the town of Pallet. His name is Ash Ketchum, and his goal is to be a Pokemon master. Ash is watching a Pokemon battle between the finalists of the Pokemon League. This battle is hyping up because the next day, he can finally become a Pokemon trainer. Ash's mom then walks in and tells him he should get some rest before the big day. He doesn't listen and ends up sleeping in and accidentally destroying his alarm clock. But during his slumbers, he dreams about which starter Pokemon he will pick. Once waking up, he rushes to Professor Oak's lab so he can pick his starter Pokemon, not even switching out of his pajamas. Before entering the lab, he runs into his childhood rival, Gary. Gary proceeds to taunt him, talking about how he's going to be failure of a Pokemon trainer compared to himself. He then hops in his car and drives off with all his cheerleaders. Ash enters the lab extremely late and in his pajamas, yet again sleeping in, disappointing Oak. Ash then goes to pick his starter, but the Pokeball is empty. He then picks another starter, which the Pokeball continues to be empty, till he's picked all three and realizes every Pokemon has been taken. Oak then tells Ash he should have woke up earlier, which then Ash begs that Oak has to have a Pokemon. He has to become a trainer now. It's his goal. It's his dream to become a Pokemon master, and it was supposed to start today. Oak then tells Ash he does have an alternative, but he doesn't know if it will work out. He pulls out a special Pokeball of a Pokemon he's been researching recently, a Pikachu. Ash, happy to meet his new Pokemon partner, goes to hug it, but it shocks him and Oak. Oak then proceeds to give Ash a Pokédex with some Pokeballs and sends him on his way. After leaving the lab, Ash runs into his mother, who is waiting for him in order to say goodbye and give him some supplies. She points out to Ash that his Pokemon is kinda different from a normal starter, and also it's weird to see it outside of its Pokeball. Ash then tries to recall Pikachu, but it refuses to jump in the Pokeball. Ash Ketchum then starts his Pokemon journey, but Pikachu is being a little difficult, refusing to walk, Ash having to tug him along, and even using rubber gloves to even grab Pikachu. In frustration with Pikachu's difficulty, Ash exclaims that, "I'm just gonna catch a better Pokemon than you," when he spots a Rattata. He then throws a Pokeball at it, but it fails because he did not battle it first. Knowing Pikachu will refuse the battle, Ash thinks of an alternative, and when he spots a Spearow, he throws a rock at it, and this angers the Spearow. Spearow calls for his flock, then suddenly an army of Spearow are attacking Ash and Pikachu. The duo are forced to run away when they eventually fall on a riverbank, and they are fished out by a girl. This girl sees them hurt and is worried. Ash thinks about him, but really it's for Pikachu. Ash then spots her bike, takes it and promises he'll return it one day as he drives off, with the Spearow army chasing him. He and Pikachu eventually get knocked off the bike and are attacked by the Spearows. Seeing how hurt his partner Pokemon Pikachu is, Ash stands up and shouts to the Spearow, "Spearows! Do you know who I am? I'm Ash from the town of Pallet. I'm destined to be the world's #1 Pokemon master. I can't be defeated by the likes of you. I'm gonna capture and defeat all of you. Pikachu, get inside in your Pokeball. It's the only way. Now, Spearows, come and get me!" Ash charges in. Pikachu realizes the lengths Ash will go to protect it, and gets up and uses a Thunder Shock, taking out all the Spearows and causing them to run away. Ash then falls on the ground next to Pikachu, the two laughing about what just happened when a mysterious Pokemon flies over them. After the Spearow attack, Ash and Pikachu get up and head for a Pokemon Center, where they're stopped by Officer Jenny, who is on the hunt for some nefarious Pokemon thieves. Jenny, seeing Ash as a trainer, decides to help him get to the Pokemon Center. Once they arrive, Pikachu is sent for recovery, and Ash calls his mom. She mentions she's proud of him for making it all the way to Viridian City in a single day, compared to his father, who took a couple of days to get there. Ash then calls Oak to tell him how he's doing, where Oak reveals he actually made a bet with Gary that if Ash made it to Viridian City without catching a single Pokemon, he would give Gary a large sum of money. Once learning he lost the bet, he grows disappointed with Ash. Ash also mentions that he did see an unknown Pokemon on the way to the Pokemon Center, which catches Oak's interest. Ash hangs up the phone and gets annoyed that he didn't catch a single Pokemon compared to Gary. Suddenly, a girl walks into the Pokemon Center with a destroyed bike. This girl is Misty, and Ash accidentally just destroyed her bike. She's enraged by him and his carelessness to destroy her bike, but she does calm down when she realizes how hurt Pikachu was and he's now recovered. Nurse Joy takes Pikachu out of the operating room and reveals he is now safely healed, but then warns Ash to not go that far next time. Suddenly, the Pokemon Center is attacked by Team Rocket. Jesse, James, and Meowth all introduce themselves and send out their Pokemon, Ekans and Pop. Coughing uses Smog to cover the entire Pokemon Center so they can steal the Pokemon and get away. Ash wants to fight back against these thieves, and Misty decides to help as well. Ash and Misty volunteer to distract Team Rocket, while Nurse Joy sends all the injured Pokemon to a nearby Pokemon Center in Pewter City. Ash steps up to fight against Team Rocket with Pikachu, and Misty her starter. After a bit of battling, Ash's Pikachu uses a powerful Thunderbolt, destroying a lot of the Pokemon Center, but also sending Team Rocket blasting off again. After saving the Pokemon Center and Pikachu now being healed, Ash decides he wants to head to Viridian Forest to catch some Pokemon before he arrives in Pewter City for his first gym match. Ash is walking in the forest and turns back to see Misty, who's following him, and she claims that she will forever follow him until she is paid back for her destroyed bike. Meanwhile, we see Team Rocket, who are shocked by the strength of the puny Pikachu, and they consider that maybe they should steal Pikachu for their boss, seeing its true power. Ash and Misty continue their travels when Ash spots a Caterpie. He sends out Pikachu to battle it, and he catches his first Pokemon. Misty is freaked out by this because she hates bug types. So, to tease her a bit, Ash keeps sending out Caterpie and keeping Caterpie by his side. Ash then spots a Pidgeotto and attempts to catch it, so he sends out Caterpie to battle it. Caterpie uses String Shot and tackle against the Pidgeotto, but it fails due to Pidgeotto being a flying type, and it uses a super effective peck. Misty warns Ash that it could really hurt Caterpie, so Ash recalls it and sends out Pikachu, and with a powerful Thunder Shock, he catches Pidgeotto. Later that night, Ash sends out both Caterpie and Pidgeotto before going to sleep. During the night, Pikachu, Pidgeotto, and Caterpie sit around and stare up at the sky, where Caterpie expresses its wish to become a Butterfree. The next day, Team Rocket arrives at Ash's campsite, attempting to capture Pikachu after seeing its strength the other day. And they make a deal that if they beat Ash in a fight, they will get the captured Pikachu, which Ash doesn't agree to, but they attack anyway, sending out Ekans and Arbok. With no other choice, Caterpie and Pidgeotto step up to fight Ekans and Koffing, but Team Rocket begins to cheat and Ash can't fight back. Pidgeotto is blinded by acid, leaving only Caterpie, and uses string shots and tackles to fight Team Rocket alone, but it's not enough. So Caterpie evolves into Metapod and uses Harden to protect Ash, which allows Pidgeotto time to step back in and help take down Ekans and Weezy. Pikachu is able to finish off the entire Team Rocket with a Thunder Shock and sends them blasting off. Ash is ecstatic that Caterpie evolved and that they are now safe from Team Rocket. Ash is in the middle of a fight with a Weedle attempting to catch it when he is suddenly interrupted by a trainer. This trainer's name is Samurai, and he has battled every single Pallet Town trainer, including Gary. Ash, hearing this, immediately accepts, but the Weedle does get away. The battle begins with Samurai sending out his Pinsir and Ash going to send out Metapod before Misty yells at him thinking it's a stupid idea. His Pinsir can easily squish Metapod, so Ash sends out Pidgeotto. After some fury of pecks against Pinsir's Vice Grip, Pidgeotto is barely able to clutch up a victory against Pinsir, immediately fainting after winning. With the battle being a tie, Ash and Samurai both decide to send out their trump cards, Metapods, and they unleash on an epic duel that will go down in Pokemon history. The Harden vs. Harden match that lasted hours of them spamming Harden, but it does get interrupted by Beedrills stealing Metapod after Ash tried to catch their baby Weedle. Ash is forced to leave Metapod alone as him, Misty, and Samurai run off. After escaping, Samurai insults Ash as a trainer for abandoning Metapod, which annoys Ash because he didn't even want to leave it. Samurai forced him in that scenario that he had the run, so he decides he's going back alone. Ash arrives to the Beedrill den, finds Metapod, who's angry at him for abandoning it. Ash apologizes and says he'll find a way to make up to it. Suddenly, the Weedle that Ash failed to catch spots him and hits him with a poison string out of the tree, waking all the Beedrill who were asleep. Seeing that they're about to get attacked by a horde of Beedrill, Ash tells Pikachu and Metapod to run away without him, and suddenly, Misty and Samurai come to aid Ash and rescue him. Misty uses her Staryu and Samurai his Pinsir to fight off and distract some Beedrill so Ash can fight back and not be overwhelmed. Ash and Pikachu step in with some Thunder Shocks, but when Metapod sees this, it evolves and helps everybody by using the Sleep Powder, sending all of the Beedrills. This allows for the group to escape, but not before Ash catches the Weedle that caused the whole problem as revenge. After this, Samurai apologizes for calling Ash a bad trainer, seeing the dedication he had to save Butterfree, and he promises that they will one day have a rematch in the Pokemon League, where they're both at their strongest. Ash then promises that he'll become stronger and a worthy opponent for Samurai in their future battle. After that, Ash and Misty walk off as they head to Pewter City, and their journey continues. Now, if you guys do like this video, make sure you subscribe for more like this in the future, and leave a comment with any suggestions about what you liked, what you didn't like, so I can improve on it in the future.